Welcome to Tuber Chat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Before we hop right into it, I'm just going to ask everybody for a quick audio check. Let me know that you can hear me properly because I set up my microphone a little bit differently. If there's any luck, maybe it's a little better than it usually is. And I'll start welcoming people. So I'm not sure who's in here right now, but let's start with JD Knight 7, the Hoops Family Network, of course, who we're just talking right now. And I got a bit of a story for you. I'm sure Amanda from the Hoops Family Network won't mind me sharing. Carrie Beth, our featured channel for today. Thank you for coming in and being ready. Kay Renee, who's going to be featured on Monday, is here again today. She's here all the time. So is JD Knight 7. Oh, I see. Okay, so Hoops Family Network is probably going to head out, but that's okay. I always appreciate every minute everybody can spend. Georgia Bulldogs, thanks for coming in and wishing everybody a good day. Kristen Welton, my love, of course. And then Jaden Sue, thanks for coming in. Homemade Food, I know you were here very early, so thank you for coming back. I really appreciate that. I'm happy to see you here. It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, thanks for coming in. Michael's Adventures, thank you very much again for coming in and for everything you've been doing for us. Living Water with Sister Glenda, glad to see you. MCMO Malkiv Mix, good to have you back again today. And Deja, it's great to see you. So thanks for coming in. And I'm just heading back up the chat a little bit, and I'm just hoping. Oh, Rose Raid, really? Rose Raid me, or did you just come over there? Oh, Rose Reese, thanks for coming in. Wow. Thank you very much, and thanks for the like. If everybody can, yes, please give us a thumbs up if you can. And forgive me, I was just doing an audio check, and I was hoping I could know. Can you guys hear me okay? Becky Peters, thanks for coming in. This must be your first time here, but I'm glad to catch you. Yeah, thank you very much, Jaden, for letting me know. Okay, I can hear myself in Kristen's phone in the other room, so it looks like we're good. So Carrie Beth is a channel that was introduced me to me by the Hoops Family Network many months ago. She's been a supporter regularly on my personal channel as well as now here at Tuber Chat especially. Have I not muted everything? That's my problem. Okay, hopefully the sound's going to get a little bit better now. Yeah, we're just trying something different today. So the way that we connect here at Tuber Chat, just in case you're new or are coming in for the first time, we visit a channel like Carrie Beth here, and we watch a short video in full. That video should be at least a minute long, and the reason why is so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms. As well, you leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, and it should be at least a couple of sentences long so that it gets by the YouTube spam filters. You don't want to get held for review or caught in the spam filter, otherwise you may lose the connection. And then you give the creator a thumbs up always, and if you enjoy their content, you subscribe to them. We subscribe to everybody at Tuber Chat, and then you come back into the chat here, leave a single or double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you have connected, and then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. Jaden, you're at your 1K. That's wonderful. So please don't be shy. Everybody in the chat is here for the same thing. Everybody wants to connect. So the best idea is always to go first. Don't wait for anybody to come to you, and just follow the procedure I just described. The instructions are at the bottom of the screen. Okay, Renee, thanks for reminding everybody to thumbs up. Yes, of course, it helps. If anybody has the ability to share us out, whether that's on your community tab if you have one, or Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or Reddit or anywhere else, then we will appreciate it. Did I even share our thing on Reddit? Forgive me, Carrie, I'm hijacking your time here to just double check. I don't know if I shared on Reddit or not. It's not that this doesn't work, it's that my computer sometimes is a little slower because I've got so many windows open, as you can imagine. Happy Lux, my good friend, thank you for coming in. I was with you a little bit on Happy Jur there. I know you were running up some watch hours playing. I hope that I'm going to catch you again a time or two on your live streams. Villamar Farm, thanks for coming in. Happy Lux, yeah, it was 4 hours, eh? I knew it was like for quite a while. Are you doing Happy Lux again today, by any chance? I'm just curious. Tuber Chat usually runs about 2 hours. We just started, and I'm just curious. Darren's Travels, thank you for coming in. Must be your first time here, but I appreciate you coming and visiting Tuber Chat. We're just double checking that I've shared my stream today, and it looks like I have not. There's Grow Your Channel 29. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to share on Reddit, especially because we have our own subreddit set up for anybody to post their videos. So all we do is head to our share button right here, grab the link that it allows you to copy, and then in the Tuber Chat subreddit, you just click that little link. It automatically populates a link post for you. Sometimes the title doesn't come up properly, so you just, if that's the case, you just either refresh or grab it, paste in the title, mark it as a video discussion, something you want, advice, or I will mark it as a live stream post, and that's all it takes. And anybody is free to post their videos here in the Tuber Chat subreddit. You can see we've got 24 members now. It's growing, and we've got a lot of different people posting all their stuff, so you can get some feedback. We also have a dedicated thread. So there's a place for live discussion, but it's very, very slow right now. So someday when we have a few hundred members, it'll probably turn into a bit of a chat, and that will run even when we're not live streaming. And then this Playlist Buddies post is meant for everybody who's willing to swap playlists with other people. If you need watch hours or know somebody who does, you can come here and just let everybody know that you're willing to run playlists, and you can collaborate with other channels that way. Carrie Beth is willing to run playlists. I know that for sure. We have yet to run each other, but she has been doing that already with Kristen and Kira, and I look forward to getting through all her stuff. So, Eagle VP, thank you for coming in. Again, for those of you who are brand new to Tuber Chat, please don't be shy. Everyone is here to connect. We are all after the same things. We all want to grow our channel. What we do here is focus on loyal and dedicated supporters. So we nurture relationships so that people will come back and support your channel by giving you views, likes, comments, and all the things we need as growing YouTubers, not just in the coming days, but weeks, months, and hopefully eventually years. Shen McLove, thanks for coming in. The Essence of Sonia, it's good to see you. Margana Lubis, thank you for coming in and visiting. Yeah, please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody in the chat at all. So Carrie Beth is a channel that I talk about all the time. One of the reasons why I featured her today is because as soon as she came to Tuber Chat, she's kind of been here every single live stream. I know how difficult it is as we grow and as we follow more people. It becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. But Carrie has been with us enormous amount of time over the last couple of weeks, and so I wanted to put some focus. Not to mention, when we look at Carrie's channel, we look just at her thumbnails. Now she's got quite a lot of content here. And Shen, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go over the procedure right now. What we're here for is to grow our channels. You can connect to anybody in the chat. Everybody here is willing to connect with each other in a lot of different ways, not just subscribing. It's definitely not a sub for sub network. What we are doing here is meeting other, I'll explain willing to run playlists. What we're doing here is meeting other creators that are like-minded, that want to aggressively grow our channels. so that we can get proper support. If you simply go after subscribers, for instance, and you manage to get your 1,000 and somehow you manage to get by your 4,000 hours of watch time and get monetized, it's not going to help you if nobody's coming to watch the videos. We're not all doing this for $5 a month. If you are, then that's fine. I want you to get whatever it is you want out of YouTube. But most people that I talk to are in it for many different reasons, but income is almost always universal between all of us. And I want you to get everything you can out of it. So the way that we connect with each other, and I'll get into running playlists right after, the way that we connect is we just visit a channel like Carrie Beth here. Pick anybody that you want in the chat. Don't be shy. Everybody's here to connect. Watch a short video in full. It must be at least a minute long. And the reason why is because you want it to register with the YouTube algorithm. Anything shorter than that, you risk the chance of losing the connection over the next couple of days. While you're watching that video, you leave a meaningful comment related to the content of the video, not anything too short, because you don't want to get held for review and you don't want to get caught in the spam filter. Otherwise, again, you might risk losing the connection. One of the things that can happen in a growth stream similar to this is you might pick up 10 or 20 new family members today and find half of them gone tomorrow. It's not that they unsubscribed, it's that one of the two parties did not follow the procedure. But as long as you do that, you're fine. You give the creator a thumbs up always. And if you enjoy their content, which I have to say, then you subscribe to them. We subscribe to everybody at Tuber Chat, and then come back into the chat here and just leave a single or double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you've connected to them, and then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. If you need watch hours or you know somebody who does, one of the easiest ways that you can speed up the process of moving your watch hours along is to swap playlists with other creators. Carrie does this. All of our moderators do this. I do it as well. There's many people. Michael's Adventures in the chat does. I believe More Eats does. There are lots and lots of channels that are willing to do that. More Eats, I'm going to mod you, if that's okay. Your messages are getting caught. It's that glitch that we all love so much from YouTube. I'll refresh and then I'll mod you in a second, if that's okay. When you run a playlist, so imagine if you have a playlist of your own videos and you've got 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 20 hours, 50, it doesn't matter. The more people you get running your playlist for you, you can imagine how your hours are really going to stack up. And you can make it a simple arrangement with people to swap playlists. They will run a playlist for you. You will run a playlist for them. And if you do this enough, you will like I said, your hours will really start to stack up. So it's an easy thing to do. There's lots of people in the chat that are willing to do it. If anybody in the chat is willing to swap playlists, please just say so. Please just say, I am willing to swap playlists, and other channels will reach out to you. I'm going to switch accounts here. Always in the wrong account. Happy Lux knows that because Happy Lux lets me go in his growth stream with both accounts. And I will leave a message from myself once in a while, just in case you want to connect with me personally. So forgive me for not welcoming everybody. We're a little bit busy right now, and I'm not doing a good job of catching the chat. If anybody has any questions, please just direct them right to me. My name is Kevin K, and I'll leave a message. I just want to get More Eats modded here because their messages are getting caught. There we go. And it makes it a little bit easier on our moderators. There you go. So Villamore Farms is willing to swap playlists. I have a list of 75 creators that are willing to swap playlists with people that have come through Tuber Chat. So we put a lot of focus on that. And that's basically all you got to do is let people know that you're willing to swap playlists. And then you can get that arrangement happening. Happy Lux is always running playlists for people. Happy Lux has a program on his channel. Happy Lux has, I forget if you're over 12,000 already, over 11,000 subscribers. And he has a program in his memberships where I forget the amount. You can go over there and have a look. But he is willing to run your playlist continuously. He has many different programs. So he'll run certain amounts or he'll run you for a certain number of hours. or I believe he has a program where he'll just run it continuously until you're monetized. So you can have a look at that. Happy Lex is a very, very dear friend who comes with 2 channels. Now he started a second one so that he can help us connect as well. And then forgive me for anybody that I didn't welcome into the chat. It's just that I was going over a couple of things here. Georgia Bulldogs, thank you very much. Shorty World, thanks for coming in again. Maurice, I know I mentioned you, but just because I wanted to mod you there, but I appreciate you coming in. I think It's Me Wanston, yes, honey, yes, you're there. And Angel on his variety show, thank you for coming in as well. Okay, Renee, I forget whether I welcomed you, but I was thinking about, yeah, I did. I was thinking about you because you're our feature channel for Monday. Margana Lubis, yep, it's great to see you in the chat. So if anybody has any questions again, then please just direct them right to me. If you want to address somebody in the chat specifically, you just put an @ symbol and their full name, and you will see this is what makes our names come up in orange like you just saw there. And so, for instance, with the swapping playlist arrangement that I was just talking about, somebody like Carrie Beth is willing to do this. There are a lot of different things that you can do that can really pump your channel along if you're looking for aggressive growth. And this is one of the reasons why I'm drawn to Carrie, because she is, first of all, her presentation on her channel is spectacular. And this is what I was talking about in the first place. This is why I wanted to feature her. So right from the beginning, she's been on YouTube for quite a while, but right from the beginning, you can see that her branding, her colors, her presentation is it's all remained the same even up until now. You can watch a video of hers from 2 years ago, or you can watch a video from last week or 3 days ago in this case, and you know it's her, like instantly, right away, as soon as you see that thumbnail. And I just think that that's perfect. She's been doing great thumbnails since the beginning. It's a very important part of what we do as YouTubers with all of our content. So as well, another thing you could do, she's got a great banner, but she's all, because it describes exactly when to expect videos from her. She's also got her links up here, which also show up in your About page when you put them here. And then as well, she does the featured creators collaboration. What this allows is when you feature channels on your front page, then you are basically saying to your audience and the YouTube algorithms that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then in turn, when some of those channels feature you in return, they are basically saying to their audience and the YouTube algorithm that you are worthy of being featured by them. And you can imagine the kind of impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. So it's something that's really spectacular. But anyway, there's a number of reasons why I expect very big things from Carrie Beth, but not to mention she is a loyal and dedicated supporter. She's somebody who's been connected to me for what might be 6 months now. As I keep looking at the calendar, I remember that I started on this particular journey only 6 months ago. While I've been on YouTube for several years as a professional channel manager, running channels for other people, I've started to aggressively grow mine in our community just 6 months ago. And Carrie Beth has been there almost the whole time. And she's very much loved and well respected by the Hoops Family Network. She's obviously got Izzy's Life Vlogs now in collaboration, so that's fantastic. And I hope everybody will reach out and subscribe to Carrie Beth. So let's put Happy Lux up here. I'm going to start adding some names into our wheel. So I'll explain how the wheel works. It really doesn't matter. Now it does, you know, I just want it to be fun and have something to look forward to and give a little bit of engagement to the chat. The whole reason the thing is named Tuber Chat is because it all goes down in the chat. Playtime Polly, thanks for coming in. Sherry's Aesthetic, thanks for coming in again. The object here is to meet like-minded creators for the purpose of developing and nurturing relationships so that you can grow your channel on a strong and solid foundation. These are people who are going to support you over the coming not only days, but weeks, months, and eventually, hopefully, years so that you can have all the things that you need, that we all can as growing YouTubers. We literally are in this together. We will grow together. But the wheel and what I do on the screen is just added. It's just added so that we have something to talk about for a couple of hours while we're here live streaming. We can put some focus on some channels, and especially because I can share some knowledge with you. Now, like I said, I've been a professional channel manager for several years on YouTube. I have millions of views and thousands of subscribers and all this over several different channels. But the what I really would like to do is share my knowledge with you. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. And especially as YouTube changes, they change things all the time. What I wish to do is share that knowledge with you so that you can add it to what you already know and what you're going to continue to learn so that you can make the right decisions for your particular channel. Zelda Master John, thanks for coming in. For some reason, I feel like I recognize your channel, but I think this is your first time here in Tuber Chat. So forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but welcome either way. We're all here to connect, so please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody in the chat that you would like to. And I'm going to add, yesterday I made our moderators wait, so today I'm not going to. Let's get It's Me Once Then Yes Honey up here. And let's get Kristen Walton. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm in another window over here, just grabbing, trying to grab people. Anyway, yeah, my computer sometimes likes to lag a little bit just because of the. I got so many windows open. JD Knight 7 is here. Michael's Adventures. I'm just going to start adding some people to the wheel. Kira and Kristen. And then I'll describe how the wheel works. Once you've been here for about 20 minutes or so, and it's arbitrary. I don't keep a timer. And I know that you've been active in the chat, meeting new friends and family members, then I add your name to the wheel. The wheel is completely random, of course. But when I spin the wheel and your name comes up, then if you're still here, I put your channel up on the screen and we talk about it for a couple minutes like we just did with Carrie Beth. Big K Renee in there. She's our featured channel for Monday. Darren's Travels. So like I said, I'll just do a quick check when I spin the wheel. Make sure everybody, like whoever's name comes up, is still here. It's Me Once and Yes Honey, I already added. Morgana Labs, Deja. I'm not putting Nightbot or Stream Elements in there. Deja's the last one for now. And I'll add some more channels shortly. So like I said, it has to do, once you've been here about 20 minutes, but as long as I know that you're active in the chat, then we get your name on the wheel. Mia 2000, thanks for coming in. Catherine with Friends. Lady Sea Queen Foodie. Coach Sherry, thank you for coming in. I know you were just with Vern. So thank you for coming in. Vern's Junk Closet is a very much loved and well-respected channel in the community, not to mention it by myself. Us, Never Them, thanks for coming in. So it's nice to see you here from there. Yo, it's your boy Leo. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully you and Waston are doing well after a couple of days of celebration. Oh, Team Leo Raid. Thank you, Leo, very much. I didn't see that. Thank you. That's Blogs and Fiction letting me know that that's a raid from Team Leo. Lady Sea Queen Foodie, thanks for letting me know also. Thank you. The Angel Munoz Variety Show is still hanging out. Thank you for saying that. And forgive me because I was rhyming off with my speeches there for a little while and I got away from the chat. But I think I'm caught up now. If I've missed you, I certainly don't mean to. As long as you're active in the chat, we will get to you shortly. Darren's Travels, let's just make sure that you are here. I will put your channel up on the screen to start with. And as long as you're here, still here, we'll talk about it for a couple minutes. If not, then I'll move on quickly. There's Darren's Travels. Yoga with Mo, thanks for coming in. You did a couple live streams today. So Darren's Travels, I forget if this is the first time that we're looking at your channel. I don't think I recognize your banner, so forgive me if I'm wrong about that. Here till the end. There we go, Darren's Travels. Okay, thank you for saying that. So let's just see what you got going on for us here. You got a relatively new intro, I'm assuming there. Oh, thank you for 1,000 subscribers. Well done. You did that 2 weeks ago, which is fantastic. I was very, very late doing that. I just put mine up on Friday. I just put it up yesterday. And there's a giveaway in there. So for those of you who do know me or want to connect with me personally, my name's Kevin K. I'll leave a message in the chat. You can connect with my personal channel. I'm going to do another live stream later tonight. I live in Niagara Falls, Canada, and I'm going to go walk around tonight because things have started to open this past week. We just want to see what's happening in the later evening. I'm in Eastern time zone, so for anybody in North America, it shouldn't be too late. But it might be interesting. Anyway, Darren's Travels has a lot of dynamic content here, as we can see. There's the intro that you just put up only a month ago, so it is relatively new, which is great. You're posting very often, so that's good news as well. Zelda Master John is just asked, is it me or did YouTube do something weird? I joined a lot of people, yet they come up with alerts but don't look like I joined yet. Did clearly because I'm getting the notifications. Notifications don't seem to work perfectly ever. I've tried many different things, and what I have done is there's a section where you can adjust your emails, and your email notifications kind of direct the way that everything else works. So you might want to play with all those settings. The other thing is a lot of times connections are lost between YouTubers, and the reason why is because if either of the two people don't follow the proper procedure, watching a long enough video, leaving a genuine, meaningful comment as opposed to just a couple of words, YouTube might purge that connection after a little while. So it may not be your fault. As long as you're doing what you're doing, then it should be okay. And if we can all encourage people and guide newcomers by the hand when they first start out in this community on YouTube, then we'll be bettering the ratios and situation for everyone. Environmental workouts, thanks for coming in. This might be your first time here, so forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but please don't be shy. Everybody's here to connect. Feel free to reach out to anybody at all that you would like to. Get all the emails. Long-time friends, real friends show up in the same way. Yeah, I wish I knew better what to say about that, Zelda. Or Zelda Master John. I don't... oh, who did I... Okay, Eagle VP. I just lost you there. Notifications are just a funny thing sometimes with people. I have had many times where I've gone to somebody's channel and insisted that I was already subscribed to them, but when I got to their channel, found out that I was not. So if that's the case, then, I mean, you can just reconnect, but hopefully that doesn't happen to us too often. Mary TV channel, thank you for coming in. Hopefully everybody's having a good time meeting a lot of people. And love Niagara Falls. Falls are breathtaking. Do you go to them often? Coach Sherry, actually, we live here. So Kristen Welton is my girlfriend. Kira is her daughter. They are both moderators in the chat, of course. We are fortunate to live here, so we're there like as often as we want. I've been doing some live streams on my personal channel lately of Niagara Falls, and I try to go to a different area every time I go. Tonight I'm going to go at night, so it should be something different to see. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Villamore Farm, we will... you've been here a while. Let me get you onto the wheel right now, because I know you've been here a while. Oh, no. I'm clicking stuff too fast. Oh, you're already on the wheel. Never mind. Okay. When your thing comes up, we're going to see right away. If it's not already connected, then I will connect with you, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. But I have a feeling we are already connected. I feel like I recognize your channel. Darren's Travels, thanks very much for reminding everybody to thumbs up. And yes, please, if you do have the ability to share us out in any way, whether it's on your community tab or on Facebook or on Twitter or anywhere else, I'll appreciate it. Thumbs up if you are on a phone or something like that. Sometimes you have to turn the chat off to give the thumbs up. You don't lose your place, and it only takes a second, but I'll appreciate it if you do. And then, so this is Eagle VP, who's been back with us again and again and again. And I'm going to start having to move a little bit faster, I think, through our channels here. But it's great to see that you've got your featured channels collaboration going on here, and you are posting relatively often. Hopefully you can get that up to once a week, but you're already at 3,000 subscribers, so it's not like you need that advice from me. And then Twitter is here as well, so Eagle VP can be found on Twitter. So that's great. So let me spin. We'll get another channel up on the screen. Homemade food. This is the channel that was here first today, actually quite early. So I'm happy that I'm going to be able to show you, because I know you've been waiting for quite some time. Let us find your channel. So we do just a channel search. You could do that on a phone too. And let's make sure we get the right. I'm going to match you by your avatar. Oh, I hope you're still here. I hope I didn't make you wait too long now. Let me refresh and just make sure that you're still here. Or I can get it from our go-to channel extension here. There you are. It's probably this one here. We're going to know in 1 second if it has 408 subscribers. Thank you, Yo, it's your boy Leo, for welcoming everyone. Homemade food, thank you very much. I just wanted to double check. Yeah, okay, so this is it. So luckily you come up first in the search results, which is fantastic because that's a popular name. Look at how many channels have a similar name to yours, and you came up first right away, which is fantastic. Now, we're not already connected, but that's okay. So I don't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. This one's too short. The video has to be at least a minute long. So I'm going to take this one that's 424, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list and I will watch that video in full. I will leave you a genuine, meaningful comment related to the content of this video, which should be easy because everything you've got here looks delicious. And then I will give you a thumbs up, of course, and I will subscribe to you. And then that way I will make sure that the connection sticks because we always want to make sure that we're doing it the right way. And so you're already set. Let me just double check that I saved that. Okay, 100% it's in there. I probably did it twice. I don't know if that can happen, but that's okay. So I'm going to spin. Let's just look at what else you have here for a very quick second. I'm going to spin the wheel and get another channel up here. Yeah, look at this. This is delicioso. Your thumbnails are gorgeous. I wonder if you have, and this is an introduction to the channel, which is fantastic as well. I hope you can get that. Forgive me for forcing 2 cents of advice on you, but I would love it if you could get that onto your channel as a trailer. So when you're on your own channel logged in on a computer, you just click customize channel and it gives you an option to add a trailer there. You can add it both as a trailer and for people who are already subscribed, but I'd love to see you do that. But I'm looking forward to seeing what you've got here because your presentation is just astounding. The Hoops Family Network. So this is one of our moderators, but much more than that. Amanda from the Hoops Family Network is inspirational in the creation of Tuber Chat. This is somebody who has been connected with me for, I think it's 6 months. And everybody in the chat, please don't be shy. Everybody's here to connect. The very best way you can do it is to go first. Please don't wait for anybody to come to you. Just go ahead, connect with somebody following the instructions at the bottom of the screen, and then leave them their single or double emoji in the chat. That lets them know that you have connected, and then they can turn around and they will do the same thing for you. It's easiest to do it that way. The Hoops Family Network is a channel that I described when I was talking about Carrie Beth. You can see she's featured there on the Hoops Family Network's front page. This is the one person before anybody else. The The Hoops Family Network introduced me to Cooking with Q and more, but between the two of them, introduced me to a lot of people, some who we still have here in the chat right now, coming through Tuber Chat regularly. And that's been 5 to 6 months ago that the Hoops Family Network helped me on my own personal journey and my growth on my personal channel over the last several months. I had less than 200 subscribers in January of this year, and I hit my 1,000 on, I think it was March 12th. By April, I had over 1,100. So with Amanda's help and the things she taught me and guided me along and introduced me to other dedicated and loyal supporters, I managed to get 900 subscribers in 3 months, which was quite an accomplishment at the time. Now we're able to do this much faster. We've seen people like Rose Sadu hit 1,000 subscribers in 27 days. Kristen is on track to have her 1,000 within not too much longer than a month. So that's how fast things can go, especially when you're talking about dedicated and loyal supporters. It's not just about going out and chasing subscribers, because without the support that follows, likes, views, comments, and all the other things, it just we just want you to get everything that you can out of YouTube, and you need support in many different ways. And we want to just put a lot of focus on that. JNK Off-Brand TV, thanks for coming in. Cozy Relaxation, good to see you also. I appreciated the comment you left in the videos the other day. I do a not bad job of keeping up with the comments. You know, as we all grow and we get more and more comments coming in on our channels, it becomes harder and harder. But I did make a video on my personal channel as well that's a tutorial on how I use TubeBuddy to speed up the process of keeping up with the comments. So I do not too bad. I usually don't let more than a couple of days go by before catching the comments, but Cozy Relaxation, I really appreciated what you had to say. Michael's Adventures is another supportive channel. So he's got a ton of content. He's got a lot of playlists. He's willing to swap playlists with people. But as well, Michael and I together just exchanged playlists with one another. I know he's done it with Kristen and Kira as well, but we personally have done it. I don't know how many comments he left me, but when you swap playlists with people, you're really only expected to run the playlist. You don't have to like or comment every video. He certainly did not, but he must have left me, I forget if it was 3, 4, 5, or even more comments to let me know that he was still at it. So the reason why I point that out, I want you to know, if you connect with Michael's Adventures, this is a channel that's truly going to support you. First of all, after he found Tuber Chat, he's been back again and again, I think for every single live stream. Secondly, the swapping of the playlist, the comments, the likes, we're connected on both channels now because he's connected on my personal channel as well. This is somebody who, when I describe dedicated and loyal supporters, Michael's Adventures fits right into that mold. So I hope that everybody will consider supporting him and connecting with him so that he can do the same for you. And then Darren's Travels is saying they're a loyal supporter and do play all ads. That's one thing I don't mention enough. I know a lot of us are chasing monetization and we haven't got it yet. Now, I'm fortunate. I do have a personal channel that's monetized, and I manage several channels that are monetized for other people as well. But I tend to forget to talk about it. But monetization, yes, you can still swap playlists with people even when you're monetized. And the idea is just when you visit a monetized channel, you let all the ads run. You just never, ever skip, ever. You're not going to want anybody to skip your ads when you get them. So in that case, then you don't skip ads as well. For people who have premium subscriptions like I do, we don't see any ads, but the creators get a guaranteed tiny portion of the income. I don't know the truth about whether it's any different, the level of income that they get from views from premium users than advertisements. I really don't know. I don't know if there's any way to find that out or not. But either way, when people come through with a premium membership, you're guaranteed at least some income, even though they're skipping the ads. So I'm glad to see everybody connecting well and having a good time. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I know Michael watches all the ads because he did mention that to me too. So you want to do that. But just because somebody's monetized now doesn't mean that they can't still swap playlists. As a matter of fact, no, Cozy Relaxation, all channels are independent. So each particular channel has to be monetized on its own. It's possible for you to share an AdSense account between channels. So you can have, a few different channels, let's just say, I'm not sure what the limit is, all on one AdSense account. And then you go into Google Analytics to figure out how you're getting paid separately between all of them. But you absolutely do, because I have clients who have multiple channels, and we are working on monetizing some while others are monetized. So that's a definite. But and then I hope I don't miss anybody's questions. If your channel gets monetized, is it okay to run playlists? They said it can drop revenue. I wouldn't run your own. I would never run my own. Like, I wouldn't recommend anybody running their own playlist, but you can absolutely run playlists for people. So one of the things you want to think about is when you're running, here, let me spin the wheel. I'll get another channel up here. When you're running playlists for people, when you're designing a playlist for yourself, for other people to run, you want it to contain all of your videos, but no live streams. And the thought behind that is because a human being would probably not sit and watch 20 or 30 or 40 hours of replays of live streams all in a row. However, it is reasonable to think that a human being would binge watch all of your content if they like you, the way we might watch a television show on Netflix or this and that. I'm not saying I'm right, but these are the rules I live by. So when you're making a playlist, no live streams, and then that's the playlist that you give to everybody to run all of your videos. If you're monetized, like I'm monetized now on my personal channel, but I just bought another laptop for the purpose of running playlists for people constantly. So I have many different browsers, many different channels, and I can run several all at a time, and I use VPNs and things like that. Happy Lux as well is an expert in this kind of stuff, and that's somebody that you can connect to. He's got a few programs in his memberships that allow for giving watch hours to people as well. So this is Kay Renee. She is going to be our featured channel for Monday. Tomorrow, our featured channel will be the Dude Rocks. Past Life Explorer is a previous featured channel. Yesterday was Happy Jur, which is the second channel from Happy Lux, which we featured, and we've done a lot now. VPN, so that I think it's called Virtual Private Network, and what this does is it basically makes your makes whatever website you're looking at, whether it's YouTube or whatever else, think that you're somewhere else. And the reason why you might want to do that is a lot of people use it for things like Netflix and Hulu and stuff like that, so that if, like, I'm in Canada, if I wanted to watch American Netflix, because they have different shows than Canada does and different movies, I can use a VPN to trick Netflix into thinking I'm in the States. Now, I don't particularly do that because I don't watch enough Netflix to worry about it, but you could. What this allows is just making sure that you're not running 10 or 20 different playlists at a time, all from the same IP address. I don't know the truth about whether that matters or not, but I just don't take chances. Everything I do is as safe as it can be. So therefore, I do a bit of masking with VPNs, and that allows the YouTube to think that those playlists are being played from different locations. But that's just what I do. And like I said, when I share advice, I learn from creators of all sizes every day, and opinions change, and YouTube certainly changes. So what I say today may not be the same as I say 6 months from now. What I wish to do is share my knowledge with you so that you can add it to what you already know and what you're going to continue to learn, so that you can make the best decisions for your own personal channel. I always err on the side of safety. I have many different accounts. I make arrangements with people to watch playlists, and I run them on several different accounts, all in order, and I just keep everything nice and clean and safe. And so far, I can tell you on my personal channels, all of them, I haven't received any warnings or strikes of any kind for anything. So, knock on wood, hopefully we're all good that way. But then again, like I said, I'm not saying I'm right. I just want to give you my best opinion, and then you can add it to what you already know. Kay Renee, like I said, is going to be our featured channel for Monday. And yeah, Darren's Travels, it's wonderful when we can share everything that we come across so that we can all grow together. It's for the betterment of the whole community. Kay Renee's our featured channel for Monday, but I know that she swaps playlists with people as well. So if anybody wants, did I make a list to swap playlists with you? I think I have you written down, Kay Renee, to double check which accounts I have run your playlists so that I can have a look and see if there's more I can do for you. But we can talk about that more in the next couple of days because you will be on we can figure that out afterwards anyway. So forgive me, I'm just reading the chat because Elder Master John is talking about VPNs. Now, I'm not saying that I even know. Now, I'm a computer guy. I've been on the internet for 35 years, or well, maybe not 35, but 30 years for sure. And I've been a marketing guy the whole time, websites, apps, things like that. I'm a developer, and so I'm only an intermediate developer. I'm not advanced or anything like that. But I've only this year started really focusing on VPNs, and I can't even be 100% sure that it works because we all know that Google and all their technology is a lot smarter than everybody seems to think it is, or the collective seems to think it is. So I always assume that we can't get away with anything. I never want to encourage anybody to cut corners or anything like that. But there are things you can do. So for instance, there's like different companies like NordVPN. You pay them $5 a month or $10 a month or whatever it is, and you get access to 6 different devices. Now, if you know what you're doing, you can run 6 different browsers. You can send each one to a different VPN. Therefore, even though you're running through your same ISP, somehow it seems that we're able to spread out the connections. So I don't want you to take what I'm saying as an authority. I'm just saying if you want to be really, really, really aggressive about swapping playlists with people and running them, then you can do that. I always err on the idea of safety because I'm always running playlists for other people. So for instance, right now, TuberChat has 950 subscribers. I don't know if we're going to hit our 1,000 this weekend or not. I was hoping, but it might take another week. But we only have 1,000 hours of watch time. TuberChat needs it just like everybody else does. Therefore, of course, I'm willing to swap playlists with people. But I will always run other people's playlists the safest way that I possibly can. And I never run my own playlists. So anyway, let's move on to another channel, and then I'll think about adding some names in a little while. Mia 2000, thank you. Margana Lubis, still in the house, thank you. Kristen and I are so aggressive about swapping playlists with people that we have spreadsheets and schedules and stuff like that so that we can keep organized. We have many, many, many accounts, all legitimate, so that we can do more and more and more for everybody. That's the goal of TuberChat. The more that I can help you with anything that you want to get out of YouTube, all that I am hoping that is going to come from it is, you know, our channels will continue to get bigger. But when some of the people that we're with, and hopefully everybody will eventually have 10,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers. If you never quit, why wouldn't you? It's basically guaranteed as long as you keep aggressively growing, right? And doing all the right things. When you start to get much bigger, when you have 10,000 subscribers and more, when people ask you how you did it, because they will, then I'm hoping that you will turn back and say Tuber Chat is a channel that you need to follow to all the newcomers, so that we can continue to grow as well. That's why all of this works out so well. So Sherry's aesthetic, my understanding is that, you know, when you run a playlist for somebody, and then when you refresh that playlist, it has red lines under it. Villamore Farm, I don't have memberships yet. I'll set them up on my personal channel when I get them. They're not unlocked yet, but I am monetized. After you get some super chats, they unlock it for you. I will have them soon. I'm trying to figure out how to provide value to everybody, and Tuber Chat will have them, but only when I can provide value. Sherry's aesthetic. I just dance in between questions. So as far as running the same playlist, when you run a playlist and then you refresh that playlist, you see the red progress bars underneath all of the videos. If you go back to that playlist and those red lines are there, the understanding is that it will not count. Now, I've talked to Happy Lux, and if I understand what Happy Lux tells me, you may be able to run a playlist twice in a row, but then you got to pull all kinds of trick and magic to try to knock out those red lines and this and that. I choose not to do it. Happy Lux is a professional at that, and he's in with his second channel now, Happyger, as well. So by all means, you can reach out to him and ask his opinion as well. I just want to give you the best advice that I have. What I do is I run multiple accounts. So I have now 10 of my own channels. I am building many more. I have other client channels that I'm able to use for different things as well. So it's very easy for me to make an arrangement with somebody to run playlists of any size, because I can run them with different accounts again and again and again. Now, I don't want to encourage anybody to cut corners or start building accounts that are not legitimate. They must be legitimate. But my understanding is that you cannot get the same person to run your playlist within at least a month. So the truth is, you're going to need much more than whoever's running your playlist right now. You need a lot more. And I promise you will get your watch hours if you keep reaching out. If I can give you one secret, okay, if somebody was to ask me right now, I didn't get my watch hours or anything any faster than a lot of people do. There's nothing spectacular there, but I will tell you the one secret. I offered to run playlists for people before I asked them to run playlists for me. So if you come into my live stream and we start talking about watch hours, I'm not going to say, can you run my playlist and I'll run yours. I often go into other people's live streams, and when they're talking about watch hours, I just reach out and say, hey, how are your watch hours? Even to people I don't know. And then, because they're connected to friends. Like Sherry's aesthetic, you've been around Tuber Chat long enough that if I came into your live stream, you have been dedicated and loyal enough to Tuber Chat that I would feel comfortable reaching out to somebody in your live stream and saying to them, hey, how are your hours? And then if they said, well, we're working on it, I would say, I'll run a playlist for you. Not even asking in return. And this goes back to the other thing that I say constantly, which is you must be willing to give much more on YouTube than you ever expect to receive. But if you can do that and be okay with it, I promise you will get more than you ever expected. My watch hours all started creeping up in the last month. I got tons of hours. They were flying. I'm still, I'm past monetized now. My hours are still, I have to look at how fast they're going. If it's 50 or 100 hours a week, they're still flying. But that's because of the work that I did before and offering to swap playlists with people. So the best advice I can give, I know I talk like endlessly for hours about this stuff. I love it. But the best advice that I can give is reach out to people and see who can you run playlists for and who can you help with their watch hours. And I promise you, you will get so much more in return, even if only half the people ever run your playlist. I promise you. This is why Tuber Chat exists, because of the generous people that I got involved with 5 or 6 months ago that started helping me, promoting me, pushing me, and things like that. And I said, this is my way to both benefit from YouTube and give back at the same time. I will build something for everyone, for people who are building YouTube channels. When you have more than 10,000 subscribers, you won't need Tuber Chat anymore. But again, maybe you'll turn around and refer to other people, I hope. So Villamore Farm got 3,600 in 3 weeks and only needs 400 now. So that's great. It can happen really fast, you know, and swapping playlists is the best idea that we have to really start moving it. The best advice I could ever give anybody is please put out content once a week, quality content. Sherry's Aesthetic is already doing that. You are doing a perfect job. I expect big things from your channel. So as long as you keep doing what you're doing, I know we're all impatient. We wish it could be today, but I promise you'll get there. But I'm willing to run. I know we haven't made arrangements yet. I'm willing to run playlists, so I will make arrangements with you, Sherry, for sure. And we can swap. I don't have a pen with me. I got to find a pen. But I got your name down on my list anyway. Let me see if I can find something here. I still prefer pen and paper when I make notes. So, yeah, I have, like I said, I have a handful of different accounts I can run your playlist on, at least 4 right away. So, this is, forgive me, your name is different in the chat. Is this your channel? Margana Lubis, is this your channel? Thank you very much. Yeah, I've got it. You must have just changed your name and it's not caught up across all the YouTube servers yet. So this has to be it because we're subscribed. So you've obviously got some content coming through here pretty often, which is great. Hopefully you're just going to keep it up. You've got a lot of different stuff here, a lot of stuff for everybody to connect with you with. So that's great. Forgive me. I'm really happy. Thank you, everybody, today, because I think we're making a much more dynamic chat than usual. I happen to love talking about all this stuff. I could talk about it day and night. But those hours are a nightmare or a place to chat. I don't use Discord. I'm assuming you're talking to me, Zelda Master John, when you ask that question. I don't use Discord. I should probably get on there, and I likely will build something when I can learn a little bit more and bring something of value for Tuber Chat. But myself, you can connect with me on Instagram or Facebook. Those are the best 2 ways if you use either of those. Anybody can connect with me if they want. So Tuber Chat has their own, its own Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we also have a Reddit, a subreddit that I built. But me personally, I also have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Okay, perfect. Yeah, my name's Kevin K. So it's my full name here. Reach out to me on either one. My personal channel's there, Kevin K. If anybody wants to connect with me, come on, Trouble, get going. It's time for the cat to eat. He's not sure. Let me spin the wheel and get another channel up here. I should have took that one off, but it's okay. So look at Kira Welton. I was just watching Kira play some Minecraft earlier today. She started recently doing live streams that hopefully she'll continue. The first couple were Minecraft. As you see right there, they come up in the search results. So I've already seen what we've got to look forward to next. Cooking with Q and more. Thanks for coming in. Paulette's Lifestyle. Thank you very much for coming in. Forgive me, anybody. Oh, Short Bus Pull Up. Thanks for coming in. Forgive me for anybody that has come in and I haven't welcomed you. I got into long speeches and I really get wrapped up in this stuff. So I do appreciate every minute that everybody can spend here. The McRae Kings. I know you've been here for a while, so thank you very much. And hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting. Carrie Beth, you're so close to being monetized. How close are you? Did I run your playlist or not? I'm going to look right now. I just want to see. I can use a phone to have a look here. If I didn't do it with Tuber Chat, then I probably didn't do it yet at all. But let's make sure, Carrie, that we get you your hours. I just got monetized, and I will tell everybody the feeling is as good as you think it is. So I want to get everybody there as fast as I can. The more people that we get monetized, and the more the AdSense keeps going, and we continue to help the whole community of YouTube, there'll be more super chats, there'll be more memberships, there'll be more advertising, there'll be more Amazon stuff and everything else. So everybody can make whatever they want out of YouTube. That's what I wish for everybody. I'm just looking at your playlist now. Oh, no, yeah, I haven't watched this because, yeah, okay, so not yet. But I will, I'm making a note. We're going to get you and Sherry's Aesthetic. I've written you both down. So I run playlists for people every single day, but I have enough available. I have enough that I can do quite a bit at a time. So let me spin the wheel again. Kira is my BFF forever. Kristen, of course, is her mom. That's my love. Kira's her daughter. And Kristen, okay, so we'll look at Kristen now. Gotta look at this. Gotta put, I'll get some more names onto the wheel in a moment. We started a really, really busy Food Fight Showdown. Thanks for coming on in. I think you've been here once before, right? Am I right about that? I think so. Short Bus Pull-Up, hopefully you're meeting quite a bit of people in here. Short Bus Pull-Up is another channel that I've been connected to for months and months and months. Pardon me for 1 second here. Yeah, Short Bus Pull-Up I've been connected to for months. This is a dedicated and loyal supporter, but this is somebody who also allows people to connect in their chats. So you can connect with them, and then as well with Cooking with Q and More, you can do the same thing anytime they're live streaming. They always allow people to connect. Cooking with Q and More, I'm going to put you on the wheel right away. This is another channel, like I described the Hoops Family Network earlier. Happy Lux, if you're still here, do you want me to talk about Happy Lux or Happy Jur? Okay, so it looks like we're moving along. If there's any other questions that anybody has, forgive me. I don't want to. I don't mean to have skipped over anything. Oh, Zelda Master John. It all comes to me. Tuber Chat. I have the Instagrams, if that's what you're talking about, or you can connect with me personally. Channel is connection as well. But 6. I'm doing lives 3 times a week. Hopefully you can get it back. Hopefully you feel better and you can get back to doing that. Darren's Travels says that they're trying to get watch hours. They're halfway there. I promise. You know, like, once you get it, you get it. So these days will be behind us, right? And I know it's easy for me to say now because I talk about being monetized. Happy Lux. Do you want me to talk about Happy Lux or Happy Jur? I've got 2 channels. Maybe I'll just look at both when it comes up. The Essence of Sonia. Okay, let's make sure you're still here. I know I've been talking quite a bit and people have been waiting, but we'll see if the Essence of Sonia is still here. If not, I will move on fairly quickly then. Essence of Sonia has been here just about every day as well. This is somebody who has got us featured. I don't know if we have the Essence of Sonia. I'll show Happy Lux. I'll show both channels when you get up, because I'm going to talk about your memberships because of the watch hours. But I'll mention Happy Jur as well, so everybody knows that you've got 2 chances to help everybody grow. Essence of Sonia featured. If you have featured Tuber Chat or myself on your front page, anybody at all in the chat, like this here, then please let me know so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that on both channels. Oh, Georgia Bulldog, so you haven't been on the wheel, but I'm going to put you on right now. Today was extremely busy. In the beginning, we had a bit of a raid from Yo, it's your boy Leo, and a couple people might have come over from Rose Reese as well. So I didn't, it took me longer to get through the channels that were already on the wheel than it's taken me to get more channels on the wheel. Villamore Farms, still hasn't been shown. Cooking with Q and More. This is a channel I mention often. And when I was talking earlier about Carrie Beth and the Hoops Family Network, how do you get featured? Sorry, Sherry, I haven't even mentioned that today. So basically, the idea is when I see channels that are generous in that, you know, I go on about the speech about you must be willing to do more for others than you ever expect to receive to get everything that you want out of YouTube. I wholeheartedly believe that. It's the reason why I'm growing at the pace that I am. It's the reason why I'm surrounded by a great community. And it's the reason why Tuber Chat is chugging along just nicely and building slow and solid, because of generosity. Now, I was introduced to this from other people, and what the internet does, it lets like-minded people find each other. So I seek out channels that I think have value for the community. I want to be proud to show somebody the Tuber Chat Instagram account, for instance, where I know that if you go there, when we're not live streaming, because we only live stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and then, oh, Sherry, I'll show you how to do it, actually, if you want. We'll go through that. I do that sometimes. So I'll show you how to do the feature channels today. We'll do it right now. I want to be able to show you, even when we're not live streaming, how you could still continue to connect with channels and other creators that are going to help propel you, that are still going to support you. So I can only live stream a couple of hours a day, right? And I can only do it 4 days a week. There's a limit to everybody's time. But I want you to continue to grow and continue to nurture these relationships, even when we're not live streaming. Literally, we are all in this together. We can all grow together. There's enough for everybody, but it's easier when people are pulling you along. This is what Cooking with Q and More has done for me. When I first met Cooking with Q and More and the Hoops Family Network 5 or 6 months ago, they started to introduce me to many other generous creators in this community, and that's what built Tuber Chat, and that's what has led to my own personal growth on YouTube as well, even though I've already been on YouTube for years running other people's channels. Okay, Zelda Master John, thank you. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So we go to your channel when you're logged in, of course. Click on Customize Channel. Has to be on a computer. I don't even think this can be done on a phone. One person let me know that they were able to do it the other day from a phone because they had an outdated version of the app on an older Android device. Broke Next, thanks for coming in again. Oh, thank you very much. Sorry that you had to work. I really appreciate every moment that you spent here, so thank you very much. Let me see your transcript. Thanks for coming in again. Not possible on the phone, says Happy Lips. Yeah. So we have to do this on a computer, but we go here and you'll see this featured channels module, it's called right here. So I click on Edit Module. Now, you'll see all the channels that we have featured. So I'm going to grab Sherry's Aesthetic right now. Oh, there, it came up in the search. Let me see. Maybe did I spell it wrong? Yeah, I spelled it wrong. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Let me find you here so I can copy your name properly. Oh, Cherry's Aesthetic. I didn't even realize I did that. There we go. So here's Sherry's Aesthetic. So we go to her channel, and all I want is her URL, right? I go back here, and this is where it's asking. You could change the name of featured channels if you want to, but I just leave it like that. We add this in. I'm going to paste in her URL, and anytime you're sharing your URL for your channel on the internet, you always want to add something I'm going to show you right now. You got a question mark and the words sub_confirmation equals 1. And what that does is it gives somebody who hasn't already subscribed to you, when they first get to your page, they're going to be presented with a window that says, would you like to subscribe to this channel? Instead of, they might go to one of your videos and forget to subscribe. So they have to make a decision right then and there. Even if they say no at the time, they can still watch your videos and hopefully you convince them to subscribe, but it makes it easier. So Sherry's Aesthetic is now a featured channel for us on our front page, and it's that easy. So it only takes a moment, and then you can add a lot more than 10. As you saw, we have a lot more than 10, but you must click this button here that says shuffle. And what that does is every time somebody goes to your channel, YouTube will randomly show a different set of 10 channels. Jaden's still here. Thanks for that. Hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting. Villamore Farm, I hope you're still here. I made you wait so long, but I definitely want to talk about your channel. So I'll just check if you're still here. And if you're not, I'll move on quickly. So we are not already connected. I thought that we were. But that's okay. I'm going to connect with this channel anyway, whether they're here or not right now. So you might still be here. Villamore Farm, if you're still here, just do me a favor, say anything in the chat. But it looks to me like you might still be here. I didn't mean to do that. I don't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. I accidentally clicked that, so I'll just leave it on now. But what I will do is take one of your latest videos. It only has to be a minute long, but I'll take something a little bit longer and give you a few minutes of watch time. So I'll take this here, and I'm going to add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list and I will watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, and I will give you a thumbs up. And then I've already subscribed, but I will make sure that the subscription sticks, and I will double check while I go through the watch later list. So I'm going to start moving a little faster and getting through some channels, and I'll get some more on here. It's Me Once Then Yes Honey. I don't know if you're still here. It's Me Once Then Yes Honey comes in and out, so we'll skip them for now. I get another channel up that's still here, and then I'll add some more channels. Happy Lex, finally. Okay, so we're going to look at 2 channels from Happy Lex because he has 2 and he helps us with both. So the first channel from Happy Lex, this is where the start came. He's opened a second channel now to help us as well. I'm not logged into the right account here. Because I'm logged in under Kevin K and TuberChat, like Kevin K is a manager of TuberChat. If I was logged in under TuberChat properly, it would say that we're a member. So we're a member of Happy Lux. That's how much we love this channel. And they have us listed, I think it's here. Yeah, there it is, TuberChat in level 2 membership, level 3 memberships. So anyway, he has several memberships available on his channel. First of all, when you go there, it is a growth stream similar to TuberChat in that everybody can connect there. But he's got music playing, he's dancing around, he's got a video game going in the background, everything else. It's like a party, and I love Happy Lux. I love like his live streams because I have gained hundreds and hundreds of subscribers. That is the place where I got my 1,000. I had about 946 or something like that. It was less than 950. And he did a live stream that went on for an hour and a half. and a couple of people in there did nothing but help push me, and they got me 70 subscribers in an hour and a half, and they all stuck. So I got like, I don't know, I think 1,010 or something like that. So I never actually dipped back below the 1,000. That was wonderful. So Happy Lux has a loyal and dedicated support system, almost at 12,000 subscribers already, and now has opened a second channel for us, Happy Jur. The GER is because it's, you know, second channel from Happy Lux, based in Germany. So Happy Jur is the next channel, and he started doing live streaming as well. So he's pumping up this channel as quick as he can. He's already hit the 1,000, which is fantastic. He did that in record time. But Happy Lux has been on the on YouTube for, I forget how long it's been. Has it been over 10 years? I forget when you told me that you started. It's been a long, long time. So he's an expert and well-versed. He's seen all the changes that have come through YouTube and this and that. So he's somebody definitely you can learn from, but he's become a great personal friend. Okay, 13 years, since 2007, Happy Jur has been on YouTube. So, but we've become friends. He has helped me both on my personal channel and with Tuber Chat. And one of the things that I really love about like this whole community is it's not like a competition thing, even though we're doing the same things. When you get subscribers from somebody else, you're not taking away from them. That's the best thing about YouTube. All we're doing is expanding the pool of subscribers. And when we all bring more people onto the platform, then we're making it better for everybody. So that's fantastic. So hopefully everybody will connect with Happy Lux and Happy Jur. This channel is moving aggressively, but this is giving us 2 opportunities for connecting as well. I'll just go back here for 1 second because I did mention I was going to say in his memberships, why don't I just look at it? Oh, see, only you own brand accounts because I'm in the wrong account. And I do this all the time. If I was in Tuber Chat, it will work properly. Oh, I see. That's interesting about games. So the memberships that Happy Lux has available. Here we go. Happy Infinity, Happy Lux Boost. I forget the names. I hope everybody connects. So here's one here, level 4 membership, watch hours. This is where he begins helping with watch hours for you. And he has a few different memberships available where he can push even farther to really help you move your watch hours. Now, again, Happy Lux is only one guy, so you're going to need to do more than that. But it's definitely worth checking out, especially if you're in the home stretch. Maybe you want to think about becoming. Now, I am a member of Happy Lux, and I intend on being forever. But you can look at their channel both and know that you've got 2 different growth streams where you're able to connect with people. JD Knight 7 is a previously featured channel on Tuber Chat. They're here almost every single live stream that we do. So I really appreciate that support. As we all grow and we follow more and more people, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. So I appreciate every moment that you spend here in Tuber Chat and with me personally. Want to connect with me personally, my name is Kevin K. I drop messages in the chat from my personal account occasionally. So this is JD Knight 7. This is somebody who always shares for us. This is what I mean about picking channels to be featured. So my intention is if you sign up for the email list at tuberchat.com, that's where I'm going to be able to inform you about everything that we're building for Tuber Chat so that you can continue to maximize your impact on YouTube even when we're not live streaming. That's where I'm going to be choosing channels to feature. Oh, Copper State Treasures, thank you for saying that. I appreciate you being here. With the email list, I'm going to be selecting channels to feature across all of our social networks as well, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Some of you have already seen some of the stuff that we've done. I featured JD Knight 7 quite a while ago, and this is a channel that constantly shares for us. If anybody has the ability to share, I'd appreciate it if you would. Of course, we all need that. But JD Knight 7 does it and has been doing it without being asked for the longest time. So this is the kind of generous creator that anybody should be connecting with. So I'm going to add some more names to the wheel. I put up K. Renee. Meg. Oh, I did put that channel up. Fillmore Farm's been there. Food. Oh, thank you, Happy Looks. Zelda Master John, let's get your channel up on the wheel. Sherry's Aesthetic, we haven't looked at your channel, right? I talked to you, but we haven't looked at it. Coach Sherry. So the way that the wheel works is once you've been here for a little while, I always say 20 minutes or so, but it's arbitrary. It's not like I don't keep a timer. I know you've been connecting with people and meeting new friends and family members, then you get added to the wheel. The wheel's completely random. If I spin the wheel and your name comes up, then if you're still here, I put your channel on the screen for a moment and we talk about it. Jen McLove, you might not still be here. Becky Peters might still not be here, but I'll put your names on the wheel anyway, and hopefully you're here. Oh. Darren's Travels. I don't think we looked at your channel, did we? And environmental workouts. I will start spinning and I'll add some more channels afterwards. I'm going to start moving a little bit faster though. So the McCrae Kings, let's just see if you're still here. I'll put your channel up for a second. If you're not, I'll just move on quickly. McCrae Kings is a channel that I'm in quite often. Not quite every day, but close to it. Not here, so I'll just spin and we'll get to the next channel. Oak Style, thanks for coming in. Yeah, everybody in the chat is going to be willing to dance with you, so please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody at all in the chat that you would like to connect with, and the instructions are at the bottom of the screen. Works pretty much the same as all the other growth streams. You can just watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video. It's not here. That's okay. We'll spin again. Once you visit a channel, watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video. Must be at least a minute long, and your comment should be at least a couple of sentences long. Then leave the creator a thumbs up always. Cooking with JMac, thanks for coming in. I'm just describing the process of how to connect with people in the chat. Everybody wants to connect. Just visit a channel like Catherine with Friends here, or anybody in the chat that you'd like. Watch a short video in full. It must be at least a minute long. Leave a meaningful comment related to that content of that video. It should be at least a couple of sentences long. And then give the creator a thumbs up always. And if you enjoy their content, you subscribe to them. We subscribe to everybody at Tuber Chat. And then come back into the chat here. Leave a single or double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you've connected. And then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. Catherine with Friends is not here, so we'll spin again right away. Oh, Darren's Travels. Okay, thank you. You're still here. Coach Sherry. I don't know if you're still here either. People come in and out, so the trouble with me falling behind is we never know. Oh, you're still here. Okay, I see you right there. Coach Sherry is here. So thank you for coming in. I'm assuming today is your first time at Tuber Chat. Am I right about that? Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I know we just ran into each other at Vern's Junk Closet. And no, okay, so we must have connected somewhere, and this is the video in which we connected with. So that's only a week ago. So it is your first time here. So thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members here, and hopefully you are enjoying the style in that I'm trying to keep things focused on genuine, dedicated, and loyal support both ways. I have yet to see what you have got to offer, and I'm going to just add something. I'm just going to pick one of your videos here and add it into my watch later list because I just want to I'm going to try this, starting a business at any age. I love business. So I'd love to know what you have to say. I forgot. I was just reading Georgia Bulldog's thing about Nightbot. I didn't realize that I had set that up from the other day. That's funny. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to not change. I forgot to change it. Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia Bulldogs has the 100, but I had put that in there because people were having trouble finding that channel. When a channel is newer and coming up in the search results, sometimes they're not first, and it can cause a problem trying to find them. So we did that. I forgot. I didn't even notice that that was still running today. That's why I put those robots in, so that I don't forget things, but it's not hurting anybody that it's there for an extra day. Environmental workouts. I'm not sure if you're still here. Maybe not. Let's take that off and spin again. Again, the way, Lakeside Living, thanks for coming in. Again, the way that the wheel works is once you've been here for about 20 minutes, half an hour, it's not really timed, it's just arbitrary. Zelda Master John, we're finally going to get a look at what you got going on for us here. I add you into the wheel. The wheel's completely random. After I see that you've been connecting with people and you're meeting new friends and family members and enjoying yourself in the chat, then I add you to the wheel. Once the wheel spins and your name comes up, then as long as you're still here after your name comes up, then I put you on the screen. We talk about your channel for a moment. So that's Zelda Master John right there. We are not already connected, so you've already heard the speech that I give. I'm glad that you've got your Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube links up there. I'm going to take one of your videos and add it into my watch later list. I don't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, even though I made a mistake earlier. I'll take this Final Fantasy. And, actually, forgive me. I'm going to take, let me see what else you got here. I love Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, that's too long, though. So I'll take your Final Fantasy. I'll add it into my watch later. And what that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list and I will watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that Final Fantasy video. I will give you a thumbs up for sure, and I will subscribe, and then that way I'll make sure that the connection sticks. I always want to make sure that we're doing it the right way. So I'm glad we got a chance to have a look at your channel. I'm just going to spin. We'll get somebody else up here and see what else is happening. Sherry McLove. You're still here. Oh, Shen McLove. Okay, I'm pronouncing that. Oh, Shen Zenzen. I didn't see you come in, but thank you for coming in. Shen McLove is not here. Zelda Master John, my pleasure. I don't know how much it helps when I put channels on the screen. I know everybody likes it, and it does give me a chance to at least have a talk about it for a quick second, put some focus on it. But the truth is, the whole reason I named the thing Tuber Chat is because we all know it all goes down in the chat. It's up to everybody to be connecting with each other. So Sherry's Aesthetic, finally we get a chance to look at your channel for today. So look, she's already done it. We just went through the process of how to leave a featured channel on your front page. And I didn't expect you to do it right away, but I really appreciate that you did. So that's great. Now, this, I've already said a lot of different things about Sherry's Aesthetic over the last couple of days, even today. But this speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind the channel. You know, she didn't wait for that. When we talked about how to get this done, she's a go-getter. She went and got that done right away. Now, I talk about her and her presentation on her videos. I expect big things from her. And sometimes a lot of that just comes down to instinct. You know what I mean? We've looked at hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of channels. It's very possible that there's over 1,000 channels that have come through Tuber Chat over the last many weeks. And Sherry's Aesthetic is one that I expect big things from. Her presentation is spectacular. But also right there, you see, now not only is this somebody who's willing to run playlists, so therefore a dedicated and loyal supporter is willing to come back and do the things for other people that are necessary to grow everybody's channels. But as well, you see, by doing a featured channels collaboration right then and there, she is aggressively doing all the things that she needs to grow for herself as well. So forgive me, because I know I'm moving a lot faster than I was before, but I will spin the wheel and we'll see if somebody else, Cozy Relaxation, hopefully is still here. Oak Style, hopefully you feel welcome here. Lakeside Living, you as well. I know we were a little bit busier today, so I'm moving quite fast, but I'm really happy that you're here. I hope you meet some new friends and family members. I know that you will. The best idea is always to reach out to everybody first. Any channel that you'd like to connect with, everybody's here to connect, so you don't have to be shy. And the best idea is always go first. Go to a channel like Cozy Relaxation here. Now, this channel's been back with us again and again over the last long while. But what we do is we go to a channel like this, watch a short video in full. This first video that they've got is perfect, that they just put out 3 days ago. This one here is just 3 minutes long, so you can go and watch that video in full. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this video while you watch it. Those videos should be at least a minute long, and you want to leave a meaningful comment so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filter, because you risk losing the connection. Same as if the video that you watch is less than a minute long, you may lose the connection also. We want to make sure that you get this done right so that you don't lose the connection the next day. And then you give the creator a thumbs up always. And if you enjoy their content, which I have to say, but we subscribe to everybody at Tuber Chat. You can subscribe to them if you like them. And then come back into the chat here, leave a single or double emoji next to the their name. That lets them know that you've connected, and then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. So it's funny, as soon as you said, can you refresh my page, I figured that's what you were going to show me. Cozy Relaxation has added Tuber Chat to the front of their page in the featured channels. If anybody else in the chat, if you have featured Tuber Chat or my personal channel on your front page and I don't know about it, please let me know so that I can return the favor, because we absolutely do that with both channels. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to do it right this second. We'll go over the process again. It's very simple. On your channel, when you're logged in, you go to Customize Channel. Georgia Bulldogs, yeah, the wheel is not your friend today. Right here, this is the old school way of looking at YouTube, but I don't know why it's still like this, but it doesn't matter. Here's the Featured Channels module. We click this little Edit Module button here on the top right, and then we paste in the URL for the channel that we're adding. In our case, it's Cozy Relaxation. We always, when we're sharing our URL anywhere on the internet at all, you got a question mark and the words sub_confirmation, get to spell it right, equals 1. Now, the truth is, I don't know whether this actually has impact where we're doing it right now, but you always just do it anyway, because if it happens to work, it gives the person looking at your channel a choice whether to subscribe right now or not. And what that does is it prevents the idea of the fact that they may come to your channel, watch a video, get distracted, and forget to subscribe. So we want to maximize our chances of getting subscribers. So you want to make sure you click this shuffle button if you have more than 10 channels in your featured list here, and then YouTube will randomly show a different set of 10. If you don't click that shuffle button and you have 11 or more channels, it won't show the 11th. The only way to see those is to go to your channel and then to look at the channels page, and I don't believe anybody ever looks at that. Kenesha Harry, thanks for coming in. Here we go. When we look at our channels, now you see featured channels here, and this is where you can kind of go through them. Even that's limited to 12, so that's not going to help either. So you want to make sure you click that shuffle button. So that's Cozy Relaxation. So thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it. And again, if anybody else has done featured Tuber Chat or my personal channel on your front page, I will be happy to return the favor with both. Kenesha Harry's in the chat. This is another channel that I've been connected to for months and months. She's a homie, lives close enough to me. Kenesha, are you able to do anything for Canada Day? I'm just curious. J and Tay Off-Brand TV. Let's get you up on the screen while Georgia Bulldog waits. Zen. Good to see that you're connecting with people who are connecting with you. J&T Off-Brand TV has a lot of content here. What did I see from you just the other day? I thought I saw something besides this. I thought you... I don't know. I thought I came across your channel the other day. Maybe it's because you were here and I was talking about it for a quick second, so forgive me for not remembering, but that's okay. What we do when we connect here is just visit a channel like J&T Off-Brand TV like this, watch a short video in full. It should be at least a minute long. Now, they got a lot of different videos of a lot of different sizes, but look at this. You got 219, 411, 349, like lots of different videos that you can watch from that. Watch that video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, and then give the creator a thumbs up always. And if you enjoy their content, you subscribe to them, and then we subscribe to everybody at Tuber Chat. Come back into the chat here, leave a single or double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you've connected, and then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. I'm just curious, Kenesha. I'm going to go and do a live stream out in Pickering, where I work 3 days a week, which is, for those of you who don't know, is city on the outskirts of Toronto in Ontario. So a few days a week I have to work out of town. Thank you very much, Copper Straight Treasures, for the time you spent. I'm sorry we haven't got to your channel just yet. We are going to be back tomorrow and Monday. The times will change, so I hope that you have the bell on so that you can get I'm going to put Copper State Treasures on the wheel anyway. If you have to go, that's fine. I'm still going to put your channel up for a second. Come on, Georgia Bulldogs. There it is, finally. Georgia Bulldogs is a channel that was recently featured by Tuber Chat, is an unbelievably generous creator, dedicated, loyal, and aggressively growing their channel, but somebody who understands by instinct that doing for others is the right way to be able to grow, and you will have other things done for yourself. So Georgia Bulldogs, you've got some premieres coming up. We talked about that yesterday. So good. You've got some live streaming happening here. Kristen was talking about this video that you did as well. Georgia Bulldogs did a video just a week ago about Tuber Chat. That was extremely generous. It's basically a 3-minute commercial for Tuber Chat. We put that on our front page, so you can see that with us as well. Georgia Bulldogs is willing to swap playlists, with people, and as well they have done the featured channels collaboration. So you're doing a live stream tonight. You don't think you'll be able to watch it? Too late for me. I'm going to sleep at that time. Oh, that's okay, Georgia Bulldogs. Yeah, I know it's late for you because I'm not even starting until 10 p.m. Eastern, but that's okay. I don't even know what to expect. I'm going out because things are changing here in Ontario. Businesses are allowed to start opening, some of them, restaurants and things like that. I don't even know what to expect, but I'm going to go walk around and live stream anyway and just see. We're going to learn together. But there'll be a replay, and maybe that'll be entertaining. I don't know. But I appreciate you even mentioning that. Georgia Bulldogs, are you going to go live today? Because you were talking about the idea of it, so I wonder if you're going to go in 20 minutes or not. And then anyway, Georgia Bulldogs is a dedicated and loyal supporter, somebody who's aggressively working on their channel, but has done the featured channels collaboration as well as swaps playlists with people. Paulette's Lifestyle, thanks for hanging out so long. Yeah, Copper Straight Treasures, my pleasure. You were here for a while. I would have put you on like any minute. There, it's actually coming up right now. I would have put your name on any second on the board. I'll add some more names to the board in a second here. Forgive me because I'm rifling through. Did I put you up today? I didn't. No, yesterday. Was it yesterday? We looked at this. Anyway, Copper Street, I forget when the last time we looked at your channel. Copper Street Treasures has lots and lots of content. This is a channel that I see in other people's live streams as well, though. And you do some live streaming, obviously, here with StreamYard and this and that. I see a few of these, which is probably great. I hope I can catch you. I thought I caught one. What's this? I did, yes. Okay, this is the I remember. I think I took you by surprise because I showed up and you were in the middle of a birthday celebration, and my I hadn't been in any of your stuff for a while, so I think I took you by surprise. But it's great that I did enjoy hanging out for the while that I was there. I forget if I was there for half an hour or something like that. You know, we move around and we try to support everybody as much as we can. It gets harder as we all grow and follow more and more people. But I know that you have a dynamic channel here. You've got a lot of different content for people to see. And but I did have a good time hanging out. I think it's the title that drew me in at that moment. When I'm scanning, you know, I try to go in as many live streams a day as I can, even if I can only be there for 20 minutes or so. But I saw the 50th birthday, and I had to come in and say hi that day. But I enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to the next time I can catch you. Exclusive TV, thanks for coming in. Is Darren's Travels even still in the house? Yes, it looks like you might be. So I'm going to put Darren's Travels up. I will double check that. And then I'm going to add some names to the wheel. Did we look at your channel today? Oh, we did. We looked at it early. See, this is what I mean. I really appreciate when people come back to Tuber Chat again and again and again. So Darren's Travels has put us on the front page. And I don't know if they mentioned that or not. Whew, it's a handful of notes today. Yeah, thank you very much. It's my pleasure, Copper Street Treasure. When we're here, I let you know, especially after you spend some time, I enjoy showing channels and telling stories about the creators so that people can understand by instinct. These are channels who, like, you know, I came and I saw a live stream of yours, and that was a little while ago, but you're here now supporting Tuber Chat as well. And this is what we're after, is people who are going to continue to support as much as they can. It doesn't have to be every day. It doesn't have to be every live stream. Just once in a while. If everybody does that for everybody, we're all going to grow through the roof. So that's what we're hoping for. But it's my pleasure to have you here and to put you up. So I'm going to look for some more channels to put on the screen. We've been busy today. We got 1.5 raids too. Okay, let's see who's here. We got Kanisha Harry. Past Life Explorer. We didn't look at your channel today. We got Lakeside Living. Chen Zen Zen. Food Fight Showdown. Forgive me, because I'm going to rifle through these things now. I'm going to move a little bit faster. We were way busier today than I expected, so hopefully that's a good sign. That means the Tuber Chat's growing. Shenzhen Zen. Like I said, we got a raid and a half today, so I appreciate that. Everything everybody does for Tuber Chat, I really appreciate. The raids, the shares, the likes, everybody spending as much time as they can. I really appreciate it all. I know how difficult it is for all of us to support everybody as much as we all would like. Shenzhen Zen is back with us again and again and again. With 700 subscribers, she's actually now well on her way. What I keep describing to people is once you love the milestones, right? It always feels good to cross 100, 200, 300, 400. And it wasn't so long ago, I remember. But once you hit 700, that's the one number that starts to make it feel, at least for me, like, okay, 1,000 is coming. Now it's guaranteed. Even at 5 and 6, like we all know it's guaranteed as long as you're gonna stay, as long as you never quit, you're guaranteed your 1,000 subscribers. You're guaranteed to get monetized if you just never quit. You have to put up at least a video a week. But other than that, if you just keep doing the things we're doing, you're gonna get there even sooner than you ever wished, I promise. But once you hit 700, that's just a wonderful milestone. That starts to make the 1,000 feel like it's in front of you, and then it only gets better, obviously. But there's bigger battles to fight once you cross that 1,000. So I'm happy for Shenzhen Zen to be moving. Side living, Coach Sherry we looked at. Everybody who's still active in the chat, I'm going to get you onto the wheel if you haven't already been. There was one channel that was in here, and I wanted to see because it was a new channel, and I feel bad if they've already gone. I'm happy that Lakeside Living is still hanging out. Yeah, I think they're gone. That's okay. People come and go. So Lakeside Living, as a matter of fact, you're up right now. This is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. And let me just double check. I think that's the right, yeah, that's the right thumbnail. So this is you. So thank you for coming in. I see you're connected on Facebook as well. You've got, oh, Food Fight Showdown is a friend of yours. And Oak Style, that's the channel I was talking about that I was just saying. I feel bad because they're already gone. You all must have come in together. So thank you for that. Lakeside Living, I just want to see what you've got here. Now, we're not already connected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your latest video, do it yourself for 4th of July, and I'm going to add that into my watch later list. Pardon me. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will watch that video in full through my watch later list. I will leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, and then I will give you a thumbs up, of course, and I will subscribe, and then that way I will make sure that the connection sticks. We always want to be doing it the right way. What I never wish for anybody is to come here and meet 10 or 20 new friends and family members and then have half of them disappear the next day. It's not because they unsubscribed, it's because one of the two parties didn't follow the procedure to a T. That's all it takes sometimes. But now we're going to be connected, so that's great. And I appreciate you hanging out all the time that you spent. I know you've been here for a while. Kenesha Harry is somebody that I like to talk about because we've been connected for a long time. Kenesha Harry has been connected with me for 4 or 5, maybe 6 months already. Happens to live relatively close to me in the Toronto area, but and I'm from Toronto, but I live in Niagara Falls now. But Kenesha does a lot of different content on her channel. She does some of this stuff that's very important for everybody. Do-it-yourself hand sanitizer with 3 ingredients. So that's great news and good for everybody. Very important for right now. But as well, Kenesha does a lot of extreme couponing, and she can show you how to get like unbelievable value out of your dollars when you're going shopping and stuff like that. So not to mention, she is a very dynamic personality. She's inspiring, and she is a dedicated and loyal supporter. She's somebody who's been connected with me on Tuber Chat since the beginning, on my personal channel for at least 4, 5, maybe 6 months, and somebody that I just love being connected with and that I really appreciate. So I hope everybody will connect with Kenesha Harry as well. Let me see your transcript. You're still here. Let me make sure you get on the wheel. Oh, I just about took the chance away from exclusive TV. Let's get you up here and see what is going on with you. Oh, Carrie Beth likes couponing. You two should be probably. I thought I saw you connecting earlier, but I bet you two are already connected, right? Carrie Beth and Kenesha Harry. Exclusive TV. Let me make sure I'm getting the right channel here. We should already be connected, right? Because you've been here before, aren't we? Or am I wrong? There you are. Yes, I knew it. So thank you for coming back. Now we get a chance to have a look at your channel. Are these live streams? Is that what you were doing here? That's good to know that you're getting started with that. And you've got content coming out quite often. So this is great. So you put out a video a long time ago, but you've got some videos here just from the last couple of months. So it looks like you're doing better than even one a week, which is great. So you should be growing just nicely. And then for everybody in the chat, oh, Villimer Farm, we did have a look at your channel. I think you were here while we did, but oh, Oak Style. Okay, you are here. I wonder, do you own like 3 channels, or are these 3 different channels? Food Fight Showdown and Oak Style. Are you guys just friends, or is it 3 channels that are connected? Doesn't matter, but I'm just curious more than anything else. I almost missed you just because you were out for a little while there. That's the one thing as well. I know when everybody's connecting, you got to go visit a channel, watch a short video in full, and then come back. Oh, so Oak Style, we're going to look at you right now. Oh, we're family. Okay, I understand. I'm glad that you're all here then. Let's get your channel up here. Now, you're a new connection for Tuber Chat as well. So, and this is the right. Yes, okay, that's the right thumbnail. I just want to double check and make sure I'm not making a mistake. So, yeah, Lakeside Living, Food Fight Showdown, so that's great. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take your latest video right here, Birthstone series for June, and add it into my watch later list. What this will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through the watch later list and I will watch that video in full. I will leave you a meaningful comment related to the content of this video. I will give you a thumbs up for sure, and I will subscribe. And then that way I will make sure that the connection sticks. We always want to be doing things the right way. We always want to make sure our connections are solid. Cooking with JMac, thanks for coming back. I think you've been in and out today, but I really appreciate you coming, especially that you're new. I'm going to get your channel up on the wheel. The wheel is random, but then we will get a chance to look at your channel in a few moments. So I'm just going to spin again. The Angel Moon is... Yeah, so... Let me see your transcript. You're asking if there's a way to mass remove a ton of videos from Watch Later. There absolutely is. Let me show you. And then I'll go to the Angel Luna's Friday show. So there's my Watch Later list. And you see I've got 2 videos that I did not remove from the other day. All you do is go here to these 3 dots when you're looking at the playlist and click Removed Watched Videos, and it will take them out for you. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to mistake and lose any of the people that I added today, because I've got, look at this, 6 new connections just for today, and probably another 1 or 2 coming as well. But that's how you do it. I didn't use my Watch Later list until only a few weeks ago, and now I've started to use it. Okay, Georgia Bulldogs, are you going to live stream right now? Are you going to live stream at 6 o'clock, or what are you going to do? Let me know when you're going to start. The Angel Moon is Variety Show. Now, you must be working on this channel that's got the 2,000 subscribers. Let me make sure that you're still here. You might not be. Oh, and you've got, see, I didn't know you got Tuber Chat on the front. I'll make a note of that. If anybody has featured Tuber Chat on their front page or my personal channel, okay, you're going to start at 6. Okay, I'll make sure that we pass to you when we're done here. The Angel Luna's Variety Show. You have to forgive me. I'm making notes and I'm speaking up while I'm doing it. I still use pen and paper when I make notes. This channel has featured Tuber Chat. If you have featured Tuber Chat or my personal channel on your front page, please let me know so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that on both channels. Now, this is a channel, I've seen this channel before, but I think what the thing is they probably weren't in the live stream long enough to get on the wheel. Now I'm just putting the last few channels on the wheel that have been here for a little while. Usually I make everybody wait for quite some time. So I'm going to take one of their latest videos. I'll take this one here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through the watch later list. I will watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful comment related to the content of the video. I will give a thumbs up and I will subscribe. And then that way we will make sure that the connection sticks. We always want to be doing it the right way. So I'll spin now and get on to the next channel. Oh, Georgia Bulldogs, is it 6 o'clock for you right now? Or is that in an hour? Food Fight Showdown. Food Fight Showdown, same thing. Now, I'm sure I've seen this channel before, though. Yes, I know I have. I don't know why we're not connected. You've been here before. You've been here before, and we've talked about your channel. So I don't know why we're not already connected. Unless I'm wrong and I connected with you on my personal channel, that's possible. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm mistaken. So forgive me for that, but either way, so what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos here. Try to take something a little bit longer if I can, just to give you that couple of minutes of watch time. Here, let's take this. Added this into my watch later list, and oh, that's why. Okay, yeah. So forgive me. So I've added that video. I'm going to double check that I've done this. Added into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list. I will watch that video in full. I'm actually interested because it did say property tour on it, right? So I will watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, and then I will give you a thumbs up for sure, and I will subscribe. Since we're already connected on my personal channel, you know that I'll do that, and then we will be connected here as well. Oh, you've got a Yelp link up here. It's the first time I've seen somebody with Yelp and Facebook, but that's great. I always advise everybody to get those links in there because it shows up on your About page as well. This allows you to be found where you want to be found when people decide that they want to connect with you outside. Past Life Explorer. I don't know if you're still here. I'll put the channel up and then we'll just move on quickly if they're not still here. This is a channel. I'm actually going through their playlists. I was going through their playlist today. Yeah, actually, I'd love to know if you're still here because I did want to say something too. So Past Life Explorer, if you're still here, just say, oh, you are. Okay, yes. So I was saying, because you told me that you ran my personal, like a playlist for me on my Kevin K channel as well as Tuber Chat. So I have a couple of more channels that I can run your playlists with. So I've got to catch up. I think I've only run your two playlists. Let's see what you've got here. I think I've only run these two with Tuber Chat so far. It's one or the other. It's either my personal channel or Tuber Chat. Maybe it's with my personal channel. That's why the red lines aren't coming up. So either way, I'm going to run it with my personal channel, but I've also got forgive me, a couple of more channels. So since you said that, I'm going to do a little bit more for you as well. So see, I don't know. There's red lines here, so I don't know how to explain that, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that. So I appreciate what you have already done. Dana Kirby Queen, how are you? Because you've been here before, I'm going to add you to the wheel right away. And I'm just going to move on quickly. I'm going to see what I can do about Dana Kirby Queen, you already came up. that sometimes happens. This wheel that I use is free from wheelofnames.com. I saw it in somebody else's live stream and just started using it. It's ad supported. They just run ads so that they can make a couple dollars, but of course we're happy for them to do that, and then we get to use it for free. So Dana Curvy Queen is with us again and again, so I'm glad we're having a look at your channel today. We just connected a couple of weeks ago, but you've obviously got something else that you just put up actually yesterday. So this is going to be interesting for everybody. They've got something brand new to connect with you with. That's fantastic. I'm just checking in. Georgia Bulldogs is going to do a live stream shortly. So, cozy relaxation. Thanks for still hanging out. Oh, Cooking with J-Mac. Are you still here? Cynthia. She's so blessed. Thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time here with Tuber Chat, so thank you for visiting. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat, like Dana Curvy Queen here. Any channel at all. Watch a short video in full. Kicking with J-Mac. Did I not put you on the wheel? Oh, you're right on the wheel. Never mind. I can't read for some reason. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry about that. What I was going to say for Cynthia is what we do is watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, and then give the creator a thumbs up always. And if you enjoy their content, you subscribe to them. We subscribe to everybody at Tuber Chat, and then come back into the chat here and leave a single or double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you've connected, and then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. Villamore, I put your channel up on the screen a little while ago. I'll tell you what we do. What I'll do right before we're going to finish today, we'll just have another quick look. But I put you on. You might have been out for a second while I was talking about your channel. Let me see your transcript. I had a note about you too, right, from yesterday? This is why I write notes. Didn't I? Was it not yesterday? I thought there was a note that I had. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, this is why I write notes. Let me see your transcript. Oh, email confirmation. That's what it was. It was from yesterday. Yes, I did write that note. So I looked at the MailChimp system today, and I don't know why that was an issue. Maybe what I can ask you for. Oh, do you have your email address on your? Pop it up here quickly. Let's see if you got it here. Is it going to do what it's supposed to? There it is. Okay. So I will double check that, and I will add it manually, and then hopefully that will help. So thank you for that. Thank you for reminding me. Now, we're not already connected, so I think what happened is you must have been here not enough time for me to put you on the wheel. And Latoya Shanae, thank you for coming in. I'm just going to describe how the process works. When you want to connect with anybody, everybody here is willing to connect. Please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. What we do is watch a short video in full from any creator. Just visit their channel. Like, let me see your transcript here. Watch a short video in full. Leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video. And give a thumbs up, of course, and then subscribe to the creator if you enjoy their content. Come back into the chat here. Leave a single or double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you've connected, and then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. So I don't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, and I think it's just that when you were here, you probably weren't here long enough for me to have put you on the wheel, or I didn't get to you for some reason. So let's put this latest video into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video. I will give you a thumbs up for sure, and I will subscribe. And then that way I will make sure that the subscription sticks. So then we'll be connected. So Cooking with J Mac, let's get you up on the screen here. I'm just going to put Latoya over here as a reminder. Usually I make everybody wait for quite a while before putting them on the wheel, but I'm going to put you up anyway, and we'll have a quick look. And then Villamore Farm, where did you go? Because I said we would take one more look at your channel for a quick second. I'm just going to put it in the list. I'm not going to actually use the wheel now. Cooking with J Mac is a new connection for Tuber Chat as well. So what I'm going to do is take your latest video, add it into my watch later list. And what that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list. I will watch that video in full. I will leave you a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, which should be easy because it looks delicious. And then I will give you a thumbs up, of course, and I will subscribe to you. And then that way I will make sure that the connection sticks. So your presentation here is spectacular. All this stuff looks great. So hopefully you're going to start really growing. I see that you've only been on for a month, but hopefully we're going to get you some new friends and family members as well. We're going to be back tomorrow and Monday, but the time's changed. So hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat and you've got the notification bell on so you don't miss any of our further live streams. Latoya Shanae, you're also a new connection for Tuber Chat. So I'm going to do the same thing for you. I'm just going to take your most recent video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list. I will watch that video in full, and I will leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video. And then I will give you a thumbs up, of course, and I will subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure that the connection sticks. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well. And you've got the bell on so you don't miss any of our further live streams. So let's have a look at Villamore Farm. Oh, was I mistaken? Maybe we didn't look at your channel. I know what happened. I put you on the wheel, and then when I spun the wheel, you weren't here. You had probably stepped out for a quick second. So that's okay. We've got you now. This is another channel that hopefully everybody will connect with. I know everybody's had a good time connecting and meeting new friends and family members today in the chat. And there's one more channel that I want to look at in a second. I'll take a second just to remind everybody, if you want to get the most out of everything I'm doing with Tuber Chat, then please sign up for the email list at tuberchat.com. What that will allow me to do is let you know about everything that's happening with Tuber Chat as it's happening. We're building other things so that you can continue to grow your channels and meet influential creators, even when we're not live streaming. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We have a subreddit dedicated to anybody that wants to post their videos, as well as a thread in there where people are able to make playlist arrangements to improve their watch hours as well. And I'd love to be able to help you continue to grow and continue to nurture your relationships even when we're not live streaming. So the website, or sorry, if you just go to tuberchat.com, it's just a page for now. I'll build a website later, but that allows you to sign up for the email list at tuberchat.com, and that's how I can keep you informed of everything as well. You are welcome to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Reddit. You can connect with me personally as well. I'll leave my personal channel in the chat as well. If you'd like to connect to my personal channel, I'm going to be going live again in a few hours tonight. I'm going to walk around my hometown of Niagara Falls, Canada, and see what's happening for nightlife now that things have started opening. I don't know what to expect, so we'll learn together. And we're going to look at another channel here. Georgia Bulldogs. So Georgia Bulldogs is streaming right now. So what we're going to do is go over there. You can continue connecting in their live stream. I'm going to drop the link here. I'm going to say Tuber Chat Raid from my personal channel. And then if you would, head over to Georgia Bulldogs. You can continue connecting while they're live streaming. And then I will see you over there, and just click that link that I've dropped in the chat. And thank you all for the time that you spent here with Tuber Chat today. Please remember, we will be back tomorrow and Monday, but the times are changing. So hopefully you've got your notification bell on so that you can stay notified, or check our front page and get notified about the individual live streams that you can make it to. Thank you again, everybody. As we grow and as we follow more and more people, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. But I really appreciate every moment that you spend here at Tuber Chat and with me personally. So thank you very much, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow or later tonight on my personal channel. Take care.